Brazil. So I hope he's enjoying his birthday.
Because surely, if it goes 8-4, we have seen that sort of lead overturned, but infrequently. 7-5, we've still got a match on our hands, so it's... Very good. Cuba just finding a way out of...
Five. $11. $19.
And that red in being potted to the one who's about opposite corner.
27.
Well, he decided to do it. Goodness me, that has a split and a half. Didn't have to go into... Oh, he caught that bottom red. Look at those spreading everywhere.
Well, the last frame was a scrap and a scramble, but now he's got...
35.
And the comeback is definitely on. Hang on. Could that be a classic turning point this evening?
Yeah, I think you're right about it. I mean,
29.
this has been anything but, so that would change, I think, both players'
40.
thought process into the mid.
He believes he's really good. And he is, of course. But you can't allow self-doubt to come in. And he will...
46.
Just off the jaw, that black.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That could have stayed out. That's not be trying to pop them from. Just made it.
$54.
Distance between the balls. Played it quite slowly. Didn't mean to finish there in the first place, but he found a way round it.
Pink effectively for the frame. It's been a quick kill. This 12th frame, it felt huge. So it looks very much like will be as it was when it resumed tonight. Zhang started so well, didn't he? 109.98 the breaks in the first two.
69.
Missed that blue in that third frame of the night. Trump won it. It was scrappy. And now Judd Trump, well, looking the best he's looked all day.
The real mistake he's made tonight.
77.
But it wasn't an error because he got in with... Would have accepted that at the start of the evening, but you know, your mind can play tricks on you sometimes. He's in a good spot still with his shirt. That's what he's worried about, all of that.
55.
With 120 break. And he needs this black for a second century of the final. This is still anyone's, this final. Found a way back into it. And it sets up what could be a thrilling climax to this English Open. And it's game on again here.
It's a very enjoyable final, isn't it? Absolutely superb. Yeah, with the underdog playing. Wouldn't want to miss this. I'm sure the rest of it is going to be terrific. Maybe there'll be a little bit of self-doubt now. Who knows?
113.
After the mid-session on that score, and with no more breaks is where trophies are lifted. It's going to be good.
Yeah, and Zhang's never been in this position because it's his first. It's all new to him. Judd Trump, of course, the man with the experience. The flair as well in this match, and he's shown it here, hasn't he? What a wonderful break this has been. Yeah, it's a total clearance of 135. What a break from Judd Trump to keep this final alive. There could yet be a long way to run. Zhang Anda still in front, still 2 away. It was 7-3 though, but at the interval clipping away from Judd Trump, but he's won the last 2. He's back in it again, 7-5. This is now the fight to the finish.
Yeah, I think he's going to revert to type because he hasn't really been a serial winner, as we know. But there's been nothing at this stage. But like you say, we're at the point of no return now. It's an excellent safety shot. She's not hanging over the pocket. That's why he's played it with more pace. Tentative.
Zhang under 1.
Very nice with the green available to him. Very clean pot. Of course, he knew the cue ball was heading back to the bulk area, so he's always going to land on that one. So can he just carry on doing what he's doing? He's been scoring very heavily.
5.
No, I don't know if they're ready with that last shot. Well, this is what Zhang Anda has been doing all the way through on him. Play, but up until now he's been attacking the bunch of reds. And he continues to do so. It's a good shot, but he's got quite awkward cueing here.
28. Zhang Anda, 28.
Good grief, that was close, wasn't it? To cue the red to this right corner. And Judd Trump is in, and of course Zhang Anda's opened the reds, so this is...
Played it quite well, I thought, the shot, but he just was really over the top of a ball there. That's why he didn't want to play the red to the middle. He felt he had to.
Nine. Thank you. $17. $24.
only back in the frame. He's by no means won it yet. Those 3
32.
reds are awkward. That was the problem. He really had to.
Judd Trump, 37.
I don't think Judd's shot really did him any favours because he nearly left the red on. Oh, it's a better one. On the black, I'm sure that he hit the black twice here. Once there and again on the way back down. And that's why the key.
Well, that was not remotely close, was it? But that was close. That was in the middle of the pocket.
Well, how about from there? Pot it there. He thinks the same.
Judd Trump, 4.
Yes, I mean, sometimes you see players, they just talk themselves into playing it anyway, but at this stage it was too risky. But even so, we've had a tale of 2 rest shots, haven't we? We've seen Zangander really completely butcher his, and we saw Trump knock his in. Okay, hasn't carried on, but just seems to be feeling the better of the 2 at the moment.
Well, surely he's got to play off the 2 reds so he can get a better shape on this in behind the brown. It's a good shot this. He looked at playing a thin red near the cushion. I reckon he's played a good shot. That's troublesome.
In this match. That's nicely done from Trump.
Brown ball.
Could be brought into play. That's what he tried. Unlucky.
Judd Trump, 5. One.
Didn't quite go to plan, did it? I was just
Either.
Judd Trump, 6.
Well, the crowd liked that one, didn't they?
He's a bit further away from the red than he wants to be, quite honestly. He's not going to try it. He doesn't think it's on. poor shot there. I mean,
So he's already had a go at one difficult red for the frame. And he gets the second one. Nervy old frame that, and nervous for much of it. So Judd Trump was 7-3 down and was being outplayed.
if it did cut in, he would rather go for it than the shot he played, which was just to leave the red up. I mean, it was a poor shot he played. I don't know if it was cuttable, but...
To regroup, there's no more intervals. So Zhang Anda's got to try and find that
10.
cool that he's shown the whole week, because he really has well now. He's won the last 3.
14.
Of course, he's won so many tournaments, 35 professional titles all told. He's been in all sorts of
19.
positions, in finals, in front, behind. He has this final.
25.
So Judd Trump wins another one. This final very much in the balance. But you have to say, at the moment, Trump looking the more assured of the two. It's 7-6 to Zhang Anda. Just clear his mind and rediscover the wonderful touch he had earlier on in this match. No doubt he started in the third frame of the night. He missed a blue. It wasn't straightforward. He was hampered queuing, but...
frame he did not want. He's been threatening to push that red up the table, but most of the day, and this time he really did do it.
Seven.
We know he hates losing. Some of our interviewers have found that out over the years here on Eurosport. But of course, all the great winners are.
Yeah, I don't mind strongly, but it's different circumstances to today's match, I think.
23.
Was a real battle with Mark Williams. He won 10-8.
31. $37.
Yeah, just played on the one red and did something to nudge out in potting it.
$45.
It's freed.
$52. Judd Trump, 53.
What a shot this looks. Ah, that.
Judd. It feels like the narrative. You know, they don't have scripts. We saw that last weekend, didn't we, with the...
Shot. I think the point you made about this comeback, what will slightly played it well. Played that in a very attacking way, that shot. There was an argument he could have rolled it in.
Six.
So serene the whole week, but not in the last couple of frames. And Trump is sensing a big chance here. Got a couple safe though, just takes a little bit of pressure off. And it goes. 4 on the spin.
He's played a good frame, hasn't he? He didn't win with brilliant escape, and that's all Zhang An has got to show for in this frame.
Judd Trump, 17.
It's been different tonight, isn't it, Zhang An? How much of this game is played in the mind? I think we know the answer really well in his quarter-final and semi-final and today. But now he's tensed up a little bit. Of course he can still win, but
Yeah, I've often thought that the whole history of the game would be different if you didn't tell the players what it was best of. Playing so well, it was a big chance, but the minute he missed that blue, things definitely changed.
no, the other thing about it, there was a red underneath his body, which I think was actually the biggest problem of all. You pointed it out at the time. I think that's why.
Well, that is that for this frame. So the final is now best than 3 down. He was struggling. There was thoughts about the new tip. Zhang An was playing great, but Trump has found a way back, like the great.
Judd Trump, 8 and the frame.
Now he's got the experience to close these matches out. Let's see. There's possible 3 frames. You can have more than one turning point, of course. We saw one earlier when Zhang missed that blue, but you never know.
That little thin contact on the top red. Yeah, it was it wasn't easy.
Oh, that's just brilliant. Just lost the cue ball.
Of course, the pressure is going to return to Judd. I mean, we said that in that semi-final against John. It didn't, the pressure of their own.
Yeah, I mean, it was a different sort of match, but that World Grand Prix final.
Well, that'll do. Looks like both players have made gold.
Yeah, I mean, it's turned in, I think, Wuhan. And it could just get Trump going again. As I say, he's been looking for a... This is a bit like the first... Yeah, I mean...
Well, that red on the left was always going to be potentially.
One.
Well, it was nearly 8 minutes, that standoff, but...
Yeah, it's not a very something.
7. Thirteen.
Colour from this, and pop the red. Oh, brilliant! That is such a good shot.
19.
Cheering over the top.
But really, there's no shot he can't play, Trump. He's already a great...
Judd Trump, 25.
Well, of course, Shank...
Somewhere in behind the yellow he'd like.
How things have turned round. Yeah, and the clock's still going.
Yeah, I'm not.
One.
In front 8-7, having been 7-3 down, 5-1 down earlier, being comprehensively outplayed at the time as well. The cue speed he gets to generate
13.
that kind of top speed is increasing at the same time. Don't know how he's missed all those.
Trump very nearly sort of played the winning shot there, getting
Judd
the
Trump, 18.
reds and black into play. But what a good lead this is, 40. Some really good snooker played as well.
That's one way. Just put more balls. Recently joined us. The other one it kept miscuing with. For a snooker player, well, you don't really want to be doing that. Certainly not during a final. It's your worst night.
Now a couple of reds away from winning it and going in front for the first time.
7.
So the double for the frame. And in it goes. We know he can play the flare stuff, but sometimes it's about rolling up your sleeves, just getting stuck in to a tough frame. The pink stays out, so I'm sure Zhang will play on. He needs. It's a different sort of comeback to the one against Higgins in terms of how he's done it. But we know, we've seen it in these big finals, just when you think you know what's going to happen, the unexpected can occur. And Zhang Yanda in live play. And again, the break-off's not good. It's not good, and it's not impossible.
The shot he's left him, not even a difficult shot by any means. That's the last thing we wanted at this stage. Strong. Judd can see the winning line, I think.
Seven.
Forward, but he's there helping with practice. The right word when it's needed. Maybe
13.
You know, quite a serious word when it's needed, but what Trump is doing here.
$19.
Well, it's been a pretty eventful weekend for Judd, isn't it? I mean, he's not one of these thoroughly for long parts of the match yesterday until he just completely turned things around in incredible style.
Judd Trump, 27.
Well, plot twist now.
The long period without any success. I'm not in the pocket.
I like the idea was to get on the black. He was trying to be positive by putting the black to be queuing from. Good pot. Does anything go? Doubt it.
Zhang under 8.
Well, not just the skill needed to play, but the thought processes as well. He found one. How's the kiss? Taking the brown on. Lovely shot.
Six.
We'll certainly be going into them this time around. This could be the real crate, and that could be that. It's got something to the... Well, as you said earlier on, Dave, he's got great back.
22.
It's been an unusual final, though, hasn't it? I don't think any...
The thing is, 7-3 down, he was being outplayed. He really was. What he's demonstrated is huge self-belief to stick in there. You know, and now the balls, you feel really at his mercy here to get it won.
30.
Now for the rest of the season. It's been 19 months since his last ranking title, remember. Long time for Judd Trump. He's had a wonderful week. He beat Ronnie O'Sullivan amongst others on the way to his first ever final, and he played brilliant snooker to lead set. Known for his flair and his flamboyance, here today he's shown his steel to find the way back in and to finally win.
$51. 52.
I'm Mark Williams, only 4 behind the man whose name is on the trophy, Steve Davis.
58.
5-2 down he was to John Higgins in that semi-final again. His fighting qualities came to the fore. This has been a different sort of comeback. Can't miss now. Easiest game in the world.
Amazing on the yellow. He's having some fun, and why wouldn't he? This is the great feeling, isn't it? That he's won. Someone said just stop. Well, everything's going in.
Can't miss. Where's the black going to end up? Judd Trump, there's no doubt he's a great player, and once again